Museum Batteria Vettor Pisani. This is a coastal battery built before the First World Conflict for the defense of the city of Venice. After the restoration in 2017, it became Museum of the First World War. This is the first presentation of a series of 5 meetings called The Great War in a Nutshell. Today's presentation is about the machine gun Fiat Revelli model 1914. The Great War brought to technological progress that radically changed the way of conceiving the war, until then of the 19th century. New weapons and technologies were developed to such an extent to bring a never-before-seen destruction. In addition to gases and to the enormous guns of the artilleries, the machine gun had the leading role. The first effective machine gun produced and used on a large scale was the Gatling, introduced during the American Civil War. A major turning point came in 1883, thanks to the intuition of the English weapon designer Hiram Maxim, who understood how to take advantage of the energy released by the gas blast in the barrel to automatically feed the ejection of the case and the loading of the next shot. The most used machine gun by the Italian army was the Fiat Revelli model 1914. In 1910, a new model of the Perino machine gun, the first automatic machine gun designed and manufactured in Italy, was introduced. In the same year, a new Maxim machine gun produced by the English company Vickers and the machine gun of the Fiat of Turin, designed by Abel Revelli, were under examination. The latter proved to be well designed, simple to use and solid. Unfortunately, its functioning didn't convince the examination board completely. However, to support the Italian war industry, before reaching the final decision, many other experiments were made. There were many hopes placed in the new Italian weapon, both to set free from the foreign war industries and from the economical assistance of the Allied countries paid a high price. The new experiments were disappointing again, and the Ministry of War was forced to adopt the machine gun Maxim Vickers model 1911. In 1912, the company Fiat presented a new request to the ministry, asking it to examine the weapon another time, since they assured that they brought the necessary changes to avoid the problems found in the past. The request was accepted, but the result of the report was negative once again. It was only in November 1914 that the Fiat Revelli was adopted by the Italian Royal Army, after so many attempts and years of examinations. The Fiat Revelli model 1914 had a 50-round strip-feed box magazine. The caliber was a 6.5 mm as the Carcano rifle. It could shoot 500 rounds per minute, but there were actually between 150 and 200 rounds. The maximum range was 2,500 meters. Due to the excessive fire that caused jamming problems and overheating of the barrel with possible explosions, the latter was connected to a water tank equipped with a crank pump through a sleeve fed by pipes. Every section was commanded by one subordinate officer under the battalion commander's orders and formed by 2 machine guns, a 39 troop soldiers' staff, 8 quadrupeds and 3 cartridge carrier wagons. This weapon was also installed on airplanes, and here it had an air cooling system instead of the water cooling one, and the magazine had 100 rounds instead of 50.